Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I love you. God loves you, and um, God has a plan for your life. Welcome back. This is Nostalgia Bong Hits, and we're back with another video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing my Dr. Applesauce parody, and God, I hate to join in like every other YouTuber does this, but car dealerships selling Pokemon cards now, like, dude, what the hell? Now if you guys are looking for someone to hate, like I was saying this in the beginning, you should hate car dealerships. Like, they're like the biggest scumbags, fucking scammers out of them all. Like they literally are just like massive crooks. Anyway, preying on like dumb people. So anyway, we got them selling Pokemon cards, which is like fucking just epic. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I couldn't imagine walking to my car dealership and they're like, "Hey, you want some prismatic?" Like, dude, come look at this prismatic we have over here. Wait, hold on, sir. Let me see if I can get you in this Evolving Skies box. Hold on. Okay, since you don't have a home and you really can't afford a car, what if I could just sell you this Evolving Skies box and you can just live in it? Like, it's pretty spacious, like a 4x4 box. Cute little Umbreon there on the side. Like, we could just squeeze you right in that box and you can just live there forever. Another good one that I've been seeing. We'll get off the car dealership shit because that one's just too easy to roast. But another big one I've been seeing is like people selling, well, renting out houses on marketplace. I seen a guy that had a like a little tiny like barn for rent for fucking $300 a month, and it's just like garbage on the inside. I'm like, man, I remember like when I was like 18, 19, you could rent an actual home for like $500 a month. Like, it was. And even back then, I was kind of like pissed off. I'm like, damn, this is fucking stupid expensive. Now it's like $500 a month for a home rent's like a fucking dream for people. Like, it's crazy. I really feel bad for people starting out because, like, when I started out, as a man, like, well, when I restarted, I should say, I like pretty much had, like, no, like, not a lot of money and like rented places. And luckily they were cheap and that helped me save money. But now it's like, you rent a place, you're pretty much going to be stuck there because it's just going to consume your paycheck, that and cars and gas that you're just never going to move. I mean, you know, it's it's pretty terrible out there for men. And I see another guy complaining about it. They're like, like, none, like, this guy made a good point. He's like, none of us men ever like asked to even be here. You know what I mean? Like, and in reality, none of us asked to be here. Like, none of us asked to have to live in this shit. Where it's like literally like everything's extremely expensive, like houses, cars, like, it's crazy, man. Like, I've seen people work till like 60 and they still can't even afford a home. Like, I see it all around me. And it's just wildness, like it really is. And some guy goes, well, that's the most selfish thing I've ever heard. And it's like, really? Like, what's selfish about that? Like, like, that's the thing I kind of hate is like boomers. They always think that everyone, like wants to be alive, like that we all want to be here. And it's like, what? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think mostly any man does. But, like this was the thing about, like men being challenged that, like it was a video on like if men, have like an empty house of shit and just nothing in it, like but a little bed, like the struggles that men go through. I don't think anyone will realize it, but a man, you know, like women just never realize that struggle. That it's like, I mean, I know some chicks probably do, but most of them don't. Like for the real chicks out there, like we rock with you, and you guys know the struggle of like day to day life and how big of a pain in the ass life is, regardless. But yeah, it's just wild times we're living in, and like personally, I feel bad for every man that has to be on this planet in this day and age. I mean, life is like a ticking time bomb. That it's like you're just really one payment away from like falling off, or one big drastic mistake. Like, hell, if you have one little health problem, it's like you're 100 bands in the hole. Like if you don't have health insurance or anything crazy like that, like, dude, you can get just absolutely annihilated in this world. I mean, but hang in there, guys. But like I said, like, most of the time, though, you're better off just doing the battle by yourself, because, like, chicks will just make it harder and harder and harder to do. I mean, as sad as that may sound, but, it's just like, things are fucked, man. I really do feel bad, like, hearing some of the struggles that most of you have sent me in my comments and stuff that you guys are facing, going through a lot of the same stuff, and just a lot of the same shit. It's just we all go through. Be it rich or poor, I feel like we all go through the battles of women. The battles of their shit, the battles of like literally wanting to just smash chicks all the time. You know what I mean? Like, we pretty much all go through that battle and have the itch for it. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just the world's just shit, man. Like, I really feel bad. I wish there was just a way that we could just end the whole system and somehow just get out of it. Like I've said in my prior videos, and because it's really just stacked against us. Like, you can't deny that there's a massive force trying to prevent you to get rich. And it's like, even people I know, by the time like a lot of us do get rich, we're fucking old. Like, we're not getting rich in our 20s, we're getting rich in like our 30s, 40s, 50s. Sometimes we're not, sometimes you weren't even getting rich then. Like, just depending on like what bad things you have happen and what good things you have happen. Like, it's an up and down scale. Even with me, like, on a daily basis, it's like I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. Like, you just never know. Like, it really is probably the biggest struggle that I don't think any of us signed up for. And that may be a selfish way to look at it, but like, life in 2025 is just not fun. Like, it's just not. Like, I couldn't imagine starting back at zero right now. Like, I couldn't even imagine if I had to start back at zero, or if I was in any tremendous debt. Like, ugh, like, it. If any of you are at that point right now watching this video, I am sorry that you're there. And try your hardest, but people say it's a dream, the American dream, but it's a fucking bloody nightmare. Like, this whole system's an absolute bloody nightmare, and no matter how hard you work, you pretty much never get to the point of like real freedom, where you can just fuck off, and like chill and not do much, like, sadly, but I don't know. Like, even when you get a bunch of shit, you still have to manage it all the time and do shit. That it's almost like more of a curse than a blessing. I mean, like, it's good to have stuff, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know how to say it. It's just a pain in the ass all the time, too, because you're also managing, like, an empire of money and finances and shit. Like, it's a fucking headache, man. Sometimes I'd rather just go back to being broke. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, there's really, I don't know. Like, there is a difference, but it's still like, when I was broke, I could just run around and not give a fuck about anything. Like, kind of miss that. I don't know. That's just me, though. Anyway, that's pretty much everything for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And, yeah, car dealers selling Pokemon cards. Far out, man. Far out. Like I said, you want people to hate, though, make sure that you go hate them. Those are the people now officially not just holding all the cars in the world. They now hold tons of the Pokemon in the world, which is just fucking crazy. Come live in this prismatic box. We got you. Anyway, Gengar VMAX out. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And get down to your local car dealership if you can't find Pokemon. Have a great day.